Hey everyone, have a battle against Sozane here. This is one of those battles that I just randomly found on my computer that I never bothered to upload. But this was actually a really close match. I'm surprised I hadn't uploaded it before. But yeah, this was actually like months ago, I believe. Judging from like the date that I found, the date that it said when I found this. So yeah, this is against Sozane, a person from UGL, and yeah. I just waterfall from the start predicting taunt as he goes for Destiny Bond, and I really just didn't care. I just wanted that Frostlass dead because like all of my people are slower than Frostlass, I believe. So I believe I would have lost one person no matter what. So I just let Quillfish die. Besides, Quillfish wouldn't be all that helpful against a Frostlass anyway. So I sent in Claydol, and I know he's going to switch. So I set up my Stealth Rocks, I believe, as he goes into a Mantine. And what's funny is, well, I'll just say I predict a taunt. I mean, a toxic. So I go into my Guts Banded Hariyama to take the toxic. And yeah. And the funny part about this match is, we both have two of the exact same Pokemon with that exact same sets, and you'll see in a second. But yeah, he goes for Confuse Ray, and I hit myself Confusion, and that does a shitload. Like, I was actually surprised that that did that much. I mean, I'm already at half HP from that. So I send in my Mantine, as he goes for Hidden Power Flying, and that does crap all to me. Now, yeah, we both have the exact same Mantine, so he predicts a Toxic, and he goes into his own Guts Banded Hariyama, and I'm like, are you serious right now? Yeah, so I just go straight for the toxic, and that's really not good. And yeah, that's obviously not good. So yeah, he gets hurt by poison as I get my leftovers, and I use protect to see what he's gonna lock himself into, and he goes for Stone Edge. So now it's a pretty safe bet to go into Claydol, obviously. So that's exactly what I do, and he decides to switch out and go into Venomoth, predicting that switch. So that was pretty nice for him. But yeah, he uses Energy Ball. I'm surprised he didn't go for Bug Buzz. He probably thought I was gonna switch, but nah. I just want that Venomoth dead because my team is actually really weak to Venomoth, well, except for Mantine, just because of Tinted Lens. But yeah, Earth Power does a pretty big chunk out of that thing. So I go into Mantine to absorb whatever he throws at me, and he goes for Energy Ball again. I'm thinking this thing might be Specs or Scarf because it has no Life Orb or leftovers. So yeah, he switches out, which tells me that he probably is choice in some way. Probably choice Scarf or something, because that Energy Ball didn't do that much to Claydol. But yeah, instead of going for Surf, I go for Hidden Power Flying because I know Mantine has Water Absorb because I have my own. Yeah, I get leftovers, and I really don't feel like getting Toxic by another Mantine. So, wait, I use Toxic. I think we both Toxic each other, actually, which is kind of funny. But, oh wait, no, he uses Confuse Ray. It's kind of weird. But, one thing that bothers me about Mantine, Mantine would be one of the best special walls in the game if he had one move, Roost. If he just had Roost, like any other normal flying type, then maybe he would be in UU. Like, seriously. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense that he can't learn Roost because he's not a bird. And yeah, manta rays don't, like, land on, like, trees to, like, rest and heal, so I guess that makes sense, but still, it needs Roost. That would make it so much better. But anyway, yeah, he goes back into Hariyama, and I hit myself Confusion for a massive damage. And he goes for Stone Edge. I just stay in, because I know Hariyamas can learn Payback. So, I was hoping that he wouldn't predict my switch into Claydol with Payback. So I just decided to stay in, but he ends up going for Stone Edge, and it made me sad, and then I die. Which sucks, because Mantine would have walled the rest of his team, actually. Except for Steelix if that thing had Explosion. Which I have Protect, so that would have been funny if he did that. But, yeah. I predict the switch in the Mantine, but he goes into a Steelix, and as I go for Ice Beam. So that's pretty nice for him, and I just Earth Power, and I believe he sets up, what does he do? I don't know what he does, actually. Oh, he lives at like 1 or 2 HP. And he just goes for a Gyro Ball, which doesn't do anything. I really don't know what the point of Steelix was. because I really don't know. All he did was gyro ball. Like, did he expect that to like hurt me a lot or something? I really don't know. But yeah, he dies. So that still is pretty useless. I don't know what it was supposed to be, but that was pretty random. But yeah, he goes back into Venomoth, and he lives at like a slither of HP. So I go into my Charizard to take the Bug Buzz, and that's exactly what he does. And that still does a crap load thanks to Tinted Lens. But yeah, he just goes for Bug Buzz because he can't switch out because of Stealth Rock, so I just kill it off with a well, wait, no, I used Roost. So that was kind of fail on my part. But yeah, he just goes for Bug Buzz as I Roost again, I believe. Oh, Hidden Power. And I go for Hidden Power Grass, and this kills, of course. If it didn't kill, I would just seriously threw my DS across the room, even though it's already broken enough as it is. This was back when my DS was actually working. That's how long ago it was. But he goes into Houndoom. I predict a nasty plot or something, so I go for Focus Punch. And but he just ends up going for Dark Pulse. I didn't even have any like generally safe switching for Houndoom really, because my Hariyama doesn't have Thick Fat. So yeah, I scare it off with Hariyama, and I predict to switch into Mantine. So instead of going for close combat, I go for Stone Edge with my own, and I kill that Mantine off, which is really nice for me. Because that Mantine would have been a pain in the ass. And I get a crit, yay, that so mattered with Guts and stuff, so banned and stuff, so that I just hate it when I get useless crits. It's like, oh, you could use this before, but we're just going to give you a useless one to make you feel better. Like, oh, whatever, okay, that makes me feel so much better. But anyway, I predict a Stone Edge, or I believe, or a close combat, so I go into Claydol, but he goes for Bullet Punch, and that, I just don't see the point of Bullet Punch on a Hariyama. Like, I know it's priority, but it's still weak as hell, and I really can't say that seeing as I 2 KO'd I freaking Claydol, but that's not the point right now. But yeah, Bullet Punch is really powerful with freaking Guts and stuff. But yeah, I go into Tree Hugger, my horribly nicknamed Shift Tree, and he does a Bullet Punch, and that does a crap load. That does over half. It does not stab or anything. But yeah, that just shows the power of Banded Guts Hariyama. So I go for Energy Ball, and I kill that thing off, and he's down to his last Pokemon, which is Houndoom. And right now, it's pretty much down to whether or not my Hariyama can take a Flamethrower with Life Orb at half HP without Thick Fat. And yeah, my Tree-Hugger gets burned to hell because of freaking Houndoom, which is amazing. And yeah, my Hariyama comes out. He's faster, of course, and he goes for Flamethrower. And do I live without Thick Fat? No, I don't. So Sozane wins, and this was a really close match. He was down to a slither of HP. So good game, and see you guys later.